While Brazil prepares to deliver the opening speech at the 76th session of the United Nations General Assembly, the country's unvaccinated President Jair Bolsonaro has drawn flack for his persistence to not get jabbed. This time, Bolsonaro turned down British Prime Minister Boris Johnson's call to get AstraZeneca vaccines. During a meeting in New York on Monday, the two leaders met on the sidelines of a United Nations General Assembly gathering focused on boosting efforts to fight both climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic. During the meeting, Bolsonaro quickly reacted to Johnson's call to get AstraZeneca vaccines, gesturing he does not agree with him and saying, "Not yet." Before he left for New York, Bolsonaro bragged about not being vaccinated, wrongly saying his immune system is strong enough to fend off the virus and that he does not need the vaccine because he's already immune to COVID-19. The unvaccinated Bolsonaro also was photographed eating pizza on a New York sidewalk. Brazil Secretariat Minister Luiz Eduardo Ramos tweeted a photo of him enjoying a slice outside with several members of his delegation. The tweet was captioned "Luxury Dinner in New York" in Portuguese. Bolsonaro does not meet the city's COVID-19 vaccine requirements for indoor dining. The city requires anyone wanting to eat indoors to provide proof of at least one shot. The city began enforcing a vaccine mandate last week. This is perhaps why Bolsonaro had no choice but to eat out from the stands. But the United Nations simply requires world leaders arriving in its General Assembly to adhere to an honor system. This, in theory, attests they are fully vaccinated against the virus. But New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio sharply criticized Bolsonaro's vaccine denial, going as far as to say, "Do not bother coming." Listen in.
We need to send a message to all the world leaders, including most notably Bolsonaro from Brazil, that if you intend to come here, you need to be vaccinated. If you don't want to be vaccinated, don't bother coming, because everyone should be safe together. That means everyone needs to be vaccinated.
Besides Bolsonaro's handling of the coronavirus outbreak back home, the Brazilian president faces criticism for rising inflation, stubborn unemployment, and running battles with federal courts. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.